Hey guys, so the last interview, it's on the go. Special interview. So Khacho, tell me a little bit. So we're with Khacho, head of media buying. Khacho, tell us a little bit about your first working experience. So what did you do in your first job?
I was hired, and particularly for a funnel web development. I entered as the member of the technical department. So we're working on a funnel for Upshop, a client that we have, Peter.
But did you work somewhere else before us at all, or no?
Yeah. You were asking?
Like your first job ever?
My first job ever. I was again a web developer, so I was doing some front end and back end developing. I don't know if I need to go into technical details. So
was it an Armenian company?
Yeah, in Armenia. Not so much fun.
Yeah.
Not very interesting stuff, to be honest.
What do you consider? What are we doing in ArevMedia fun?
Yeah.
Why do you consider that fun?
That's why I mentioned the first job not being so interesting.
Yeah.
Well, as I transitioned to the media buying department, I think that's something that's more interesting to me, and something more fun, a lot more multi-dimensional stuff that I'm doing right now.
Mm-hmm.
Like Facebook advertising, like it involves much more stuff, like copywriting, content creation, editing, and you're learning a lot of stuff on the go, like what works, what doesn't, why this one works, why the other one doesn't. Like you are encountering constantly new information, real life stuff, as opposed to doing the back end stuff, which you don't have as much information as you have, like, for example, with front end stuff, especially marketing and media buying related.
Would you say that's your favorite thing about your job now?
Yeah.
Okay, so you answered my next question, which was like, what's your favorite thing? And what is one thing that this question is, what is one thing you think I can do better? I can do better as a leader for you.
Tough question, man. You're too good, man. I can.
You're too good. Okay, you're raised. You're raised. Whatever. Joking, but dude, I'm sure I have a lot of things. We're only, I don't know how many years in business for or something.
Yeah. I would rather trust your self-judgment rather than think about something new.
What have you seen that? Okay, then let me ask you this: what have you seen that the organization can do better? What is the biggest thing that you see that the organization can do better?
I guess reacting to stuff that's not working earlier.
Okay. Wow. Tell me more.
You want me to go into something particular?
Give me an example. You don't need to name any names, but what makes you think that? And yeah.
Saving time, especially when it comes to the calls with clients. That's a huge thing, I think, right now. I think that would be my main problem that I have right now.
Saving time with clients. What does that mean?
Making clients to come to the calls prepared, make the one who leads the calls be prepared.
Mm-hmm.
Having the initial information for the media buyer, for the client as well.
Mm-hmm.
Most of the time, I think 90% of the time, people come to the call, they don't even remember their Facebook password.
Yeah. Wow. Okay.
They don't even know who owns the page.
Yeah.
Like we try to recover the password, and then we don't know who the text goes to.
Mm-hmm.
Is it the boss? Is it somebody in their whatever department they have?
Mm-hmm.
Like we don't know, and we lose countless hours for that particular reason.
Okay.
They don't have the content ready. They have it in a drive. They want to download the file. Their internet is too slow. Their computer is too slow, they don't have anything ready. Like, hey, I'm Joe, I don't know anything that I need to do, teach me.
Yeah. Well, okay, that's that's valid. I think it's just better systems on our end, and I think we're working on it, right? We suggested to have like an email sequence sent before so that people are ready. Okay, makes sense. Well, I think it's very valid. I agree. I think that's one thing we can do better, for example. Talk to me about I don't know, pets or whatever is interesting hobbies that you have.
Pets? I don't have any pets. I was interested in pets when I was a little younger. I had fish, I had a turtle. What else did I have? I had a parrot. I had a gecko.
Nice.
Yeah, but all of them died, unfortunately.
Yeah.
No, I don't have any, and I'm not even considering to having pets anymore.
What about hobbies? So, like, what do you like to do in your free time?
And reading books, watching tutorials, watching some interviews. That would be my main stuff. A little glass of coffee and interviews or tutorials or book. That would be, the best free time that I can think of spending.
Makes sense. As we progress through the questions, what is one thing that you want people that are, for example, we have 40 clients now in the coaching side on the school community. A lot of them are employees that are learning media buying, advertising, marketing. What is the biggest thing you want them to learn to understand of marketing and media buying?
Prioritizing long-term benefits over short-term gains. That would be the one and only thing, and consistency, or consistently showing up and learning more, optimizing, making stuff better. That's what ultimately gonna do them good, and us too, for that matter.
So obviously, the first one is very obvious. Second one is very obvious. Like, hey, come, show up, be consistently make it better, commit for a longer time horizon. What about the short-term stuff? What do you mean by that? Like long-term, what do you mean?
I mean that people launch their ads and they expect to have ROAS 10 in the first month, which is rare. If they have a good product, have a good product market fit or whatever, that maybe they will have, but that won't be the case for the majority of them. And people want to make stuff work faster, and that's for the majority of cases unnecessary and impossible too.
Yeah.
So that makes them hasty, makes them rush, and they don't have the right expectation, not only from us but from the marketing game in general. And stuff won't work out for them, and they eventually will be defeated by their competition, who are more patient when it comes to marketing.
Very true. Two things. First of all, I think business owners need to learn to start working on the business, not in the business. A lot of these guys, they do and go to do the job and then come and want to learn how to do the ads. They go and do all the sales and also want to learn their ads. So, and they think that, I don't have time or stuff like that. You have to make the time to strategically grow the business, not just deliver work and get referrals. The way you strategically grow your business is by creating a system, a marketing system to get you clients independent of referrals, like your own independent marketing system. For that you need patience. Second thing is to touch on patience. Alex Hormozi, in his book $100 Million Leads, he says that it takes him 6 months to crack a lead source, to make a lead source work. So if you have a new avenue that you're trying, whether it's like whatever it is, Facebook, Google, you have basically 6 months. If the best of the best have 6 months for themselves, you know, you should at least have 6 months view on your stuff.
Yeah, sure.
So let's talk about what you see working now, Khacho, across the board. I think it's always an interesting question for people to learn. What do you see working across the board? For, you know, we have again 48 clients right now. Date of filming.
Yeah. I think we should start with what's not working.
Okay.
What's not working is doing, for example, lead generation campaign, getting leads and not calling them. That's not working. And that's not gonna work. Why is that? People don't understand how the algorithms work. They're not too complicated. They are very intuitive. We need to understand that in the end there are people who fed in the information to the algorithm. So everything is very intuitive, I think, at least on the surface level. But still point prevails in any way. So when somebody gets the lead, for example, I applied for a certain service. Facebook understands that I want that service, and it will start to show me more. And maybe I will submit another 3, 4, 5, or 10 applications in an hour or in that day. If you don't call me that day, or you don't call me immediately, you won't close me, because I already scheduled for a guy who's faster than you and who's more dedicated than you. And if you call me like 2 days after, I won't even pick up the phone, right? And even if I do pick up the phone and you tell me, hey, I am Eve from this and that service, well, I don't know you. I applied for 10, 15 or 20 other services by that time. And if you mention, hey, yeah, I know, I don't need it anymore, right? There's a reason that people say call them in the first 5 minutes or call them as soon as possible. There's a reason for that, because there's actual data that supports that calling them faster will bring in more results and ultimately more money. That's what you want, right? Money. That's why you advertise, not doing that just for fun. So that's what's not working, and the opposite of that works very good. If you close them fast enough, if you have your sales process in place, you know your product, you know what are the advantages of your product, and long story short, if you can sell your product, 99% of people who apply, they want that product. And if you can, even if your offer is a little bit expensive, if you can sell them, they'll buy. They don't care much.
True. Amazing. This is a great combo. I think this is very practical for people listening. What last words do you want to leave the audience with, Khacho?
I guess studying a lot, because I've seen a lot of things, and I will see much more. But things won't make sense unless you're in the mood, right? In the mood of continuous learning, as we say. If you're not willing to learn continuously, or you think that you have the perfect amount of knowledge that you have now, you won't survive much, because things are changing rapidly. Facebook is changing stuff all day. Like we can see that stuff is changing like every week, pretty much every week. They take another stuff, they add another thing. If you don't know what's working, if you don't accumulate enough knowledge for your business, and if you're not willing to learn the fundamentals, and if you're not willing to learn what's changing right now, ultimately you lose. If you don't have the right mindset.
I love that. Well, till another episode. Thank you, Khachi, for your time.
Thank you too.